So we've talked about a couple of things as we were doing the evaluation, one of which is range of motion. And certainly we can assess range of motion subjectively as we put the joints through the range of motion. But we can also use a goniometer. And a goniometer needs to be used by aligning each arm of the goniometer with the line of the bones distal and proximal to that joint, and the center of the goniometer should be put over the center of the motion of that joint. So as an example here with the elbow, we would line one arm up with the direction of the humerus, the other arm up with the direction of the radius ulnar, center the center of the goniometer over the center of motion of the elbow, hold everything in place, and then perform our manipulations in order to measure the angle of flexion and the angle of extension. Always being careful to make sure we're taking the reading from the correct part of the goniometer. Okay, and the other aspect we talked about was assessing muscle mass, muscle atrophy. And again, particularly with some experience, your hands will become very sensitive at assessing muscle mass, particularly comparing left to right. But another way of assessing muscle mass is to use a tape measure. And the ideal tape measure is one called a Gulick tape measure, which has a little spring and ball integrated into the tape measure, so that as you put the tape measure around the limb, pull the two ends apart, you can know that you're pulling with the same tension every time by where the little ball is placed within the ball and spring cylinder.